And let them go. Let them go be happy with somebody else that's going to love them and treat them with respect, honor, and dignity. And you go be with the person that you love and respect. You understand? And that's all you guys was asking for. Just a little bit of respect. Little respect. Put a little respect. Respect me. I respect myself, and I want people that I entertain or communicate with to respect me as well. And some of you guys, your person didn't understand the concepts of respect. So they disrespect multiple times for no reason at all. They had no reason to do that. Chemistry is here, Holy Spirit. Thank y'all so much, guys, for being here with me. Now, I thought when you come on here, you was gonna be doing what's right, and you doing more commercials than the music playing. I'm gonna have to turn my music on behind me, and it don't do no commercial. It play whatever I want it to play, and it don't stop. Hey, y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to get on. What is it? YouTube. Child, you gotta pay. Thank God they done went. The cable internet stuff ain't high no more. Thank the Lord, because when my kids was coming up, it was almost $200 for internet, phone, everything. But now it ain't as high as it used to be. It used to be extremely high. It was hard to maintain. You know what I'm saying? But you had to keep cable on for them kids, especially when you working and stuff. They needed something to watch on the TV. And they needed the internet for their phones. So you had to pay it. It was a must. But now they made it where it's not as expensive as it used to be. I'm coming, Chemistry. I'm trying to hey everybody, how you guys doing? Come on up in here, YouTubers. Chemistry already paid for a mini general reading live screen. I am doing private sessions, so I won't be on long. I'm about to get off. I wanted to open the screen up so you guys can so I can just work today. When the screen's open, it's different. But I have other stuff I need to do outside of on the screen. Hey, YouTubers. How y'all doing? So anyway, Chemistry. Spirit guys, what is it that you want me to tell Chemistry as of right now? What is it that Kim needs to know? And Kim, thank you so much. Kim, I see something being frozen. Okay, something not moving. Okay, there's something not moving. So, frozen tells me about something not moving. But then as I looked at the bottom of the deck, I see something about a karmic cycle. Look like you trying to come out of a karmic cycle. Okay, look like you went through something. Okay, so things are about to start picking up for you, Kim. Okay, things are about to pick up for you. Okay, because it looked like things could have been like at a standstill. All right. And it could have been a relationship you had with somebody who brought a lot of confusion spells towards you. The gods told me to tell you guys, if you don't know, that when a person lied to you, it's a form of witchcraft. Okay? And Chemistry, I see somebody who you was arguing with. The relationship was at a standstill. But I see you moving forward, okay? You're going to start moving forward in your life. There will be a new beginning towards the summer or springtime, okay? For you. There's going to be a new beginning. Things are going to start moving and picking up for you, okay? Yeah, because now you learning your worth. The gods are saying you learning your worth, like you learned the lesson from whoever this person was. You learned the lesson, or you are learning the lesson. All right. But the guys was telling me that when somebody lied to you guys, you may see it as them just lying, but it's a form of witchcraft, because them lying is a way of manipulating you to get what they want out of you. And that's manipulating energy. And in the universal law is that does not supposed to happen. You do not supposed to manipulate a person's energy. You understand? To get what you want out of them. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Just like I was saying earlier, you guys was in a relationship or thought you was in a relationship with somebody that misguided you, misled you. They was on today and off tomorrow. They were using you. Some of you guys were used for your sexual energy. Because if you would have known that person that you was dealing with, whether it was your counterpart or not, for people that have respect for themselves, you wouldn't have never stooped that low to be sleeping with somebody for free. Because let's just be clear, because some of you guys was out here sleeping with this masculine and this counterpart for free, and some of y'all, they were using you for sex, money, somewhere to stay, to use your vehicle, whatever the reason was. It was witchcraft, hypocrisy. It was not right. I don't care how your person tried to minimize that you guys wasn't in something committed or official. When you laid down with that person, you became his concubine. You guys exchanged chemistry. Okay? You exchange chemicals. Your body fluids, his body fluids. Whether you use protection or not. You have pores in your skin that pulls in other body fluids from your person who you have friction with, who you rubbing on. That stuff come through your skin. You start smelling like them and everything. And how I determine now that I can see if a person is sleeping with a person, I look to see, do the person who they sleeping with, do they have some type of features? Because when you start exchanging energy with your person, y'all start looking alike. It's something about you. It resembles something from your person. I'm telling you. That's crazy. But anyway, your person, for some of you guys, lied. But now God is telling me that it's time for me to start teaching the ones that has overcame that situation on how to move forward and get into a healthy relationship. Whether it be with your divine counterpart or not. If the God send you somebody else, and if that person is worth your time and effort, I'm not telling nobody to not move forward in that area with that person. A lot of you guys have waited for your counterpart to get their shit together, and they still procrastinating. They still ain't got it together. They still not getting what God is trying to show them. They literally think you guys are crazy, and they think that us people over here in tarot world, they think we crazy too. We don't know what we talking about. but yet shit is going on in their life that we prophetically prophesying to them. It's happening in your person's life right now. No lie, it is. But yet they still saying that ain't true. I don't know why it just happened like that. No. If we out here telling you guys as chosen ones that the gods are saying that you need to straighten up and fly right and let people, places, and things go that's only been using you. I just seen a guy this morning. He finally realizing that his family has been manipulating him and bullying him. This a man. He said his sister been bullying him just so he can help her pay bills, and they come to his house. He said she showed it. They came to his house and how they just left their food and stuff all on his table and counter. And you feel me? People just nasty like that. That's why I don't deal with people like that. I don't. I'm not tolerating that. That man said he finally realizing that his people don't really give a F about him. It's what he can do for them. And I'm not saying that everybody like that, guys. Everybody is not, every family member is not like that. Some of you guys really have genuine family members. But I'm telling you his story. He realized that they ain't been doing nothing but manipulating him, bullying him. And he wasted a lot of his life and time and energy. And now he drained. He at his breaking point. He can't take no more of it. How long you supposed to keep rescuing your sister, your brother? Who gonna rescue you? Who gonna be there for you? Do you think the people that you therefore gonna have the same energy and the same mindset about how you treating them? You think they're gonna treat you the same way? That's what some of you guys, your person, and you had to realize that just because you are a loving person and you'll go all out for somebody so that they can do right and live right, that does not mean that the person you doing that for is gonna do that for you. They not you. You are you. And you can't expect them to be like you. And that was some of you guys' problems in even building with your kingdom spouse. They wanted everybody else to be involved in you guys' relationship. And it never got anywhere. It never went anywhere but on first level. That's it. It didn't go nowhere because your person was too busy trying to help other people that he or she felt like was going to be there for him or her if they were to get down and out. And the gods is showing these people, your person, whoever it is, male or female, that the people that they was entrusting in and giving to, casting you to, you know what I'm saying, pushing you to the side, the gods are letting them see that them people ain't gonna do what you do. And why would you even think that they gonna do what you do? Because that's how you feel and how you handle people. That's not true. Thank you guys so much. Did anybody pay for a mini general read, y'all? I got to get ready to get out of here. Private sessions is open. Like I said, I was going to do you guys a special. And the guys, I have a special out for you guys. 5 minutes today, you guys. If y'all want to pay for 5 minutes today, you guys can pay $15 for a 5-minute private session. $15, okay? If you hear this video, because I'm probably not going to post it. So if you're on here and if you would like to get a 5-minute session with me, you can pay $15 today. You can send me a text message or an email so that I can send you over the information so that you can make your payment. But if you would like to get a mini general read with me right now before I close out the screens, it's $11.11. That's how it's always been since I've been here. I changed it from $7 about a year and a half ago, and it's been $11. So that's how I'm gonna leave it. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much for coming in and showing me love by thumbing up the video. I really appreciate you guys. Let me check the energy for the overall collective before I get out of here. I know the moon phase changed. I did not know that the moon was changing. They said that was the last moon pertaining to the China moon cycle, and it was the snake moon. Okay. And like I said, somebody tried to send a hit out for me under this specific moon. And the God showed me who it was. You understand? But our glory be to God. I don't be out here doing no rituals on people under the moon. At least I don't know of me doing it. I don't do it in the natural. You understand? But whatever I do in the spiritual realm, that's what I do in the spiritual realm. You feel me? But I don't be out here trying to do no harm to nobody. You understand? I just feel like if a person want to be in your life, whether it's them wanting to be a friend to you or not, or a lover, it should be their decision. You shouldn't have to pay somebody to do a love spell or a controlling spell to get a man or a woman to be with you. I have ran into people on my journey to here. And some of the people were professionals who wanted to pay to do a love spell. I don't do that. I don't do love spells. Do I help you with loving yourself more? Yes. For you, but not for you to bring somebody to you. You understand? That's taking away somebody's, taking away their rights, their freedom. You understand? Taking away their freedom to be themselves and to choose. The gods are showing me, guys, and I'm fixing to go. You guys, your person. I didn't even look at this card, but this is your person. Whoever your kingdom spouse is, this is them. I told you on yesterday, the gods are telling me that they are weak. Guys, I found out that all witches, the word witch is used so, it's like bashful. And I thought, because I was raised that the word witch was evil. Shamans, evil. But that's just like saying that a pastor, because they make that word sound so good. When you hear the word pastor, you feel like God, that's God. But you have some good pastors and you have some bad pastors. You have some good apostles and you have some bad apostles. You have some good witches and you have some bad ones. You have some good shamans and you have some bad ones. If you dated somebody and if they mama was protective over them, me being a mom, it's because some mothers can see things that their child cannot see, especially if they tapped in. And some mothers have to let the woman that dates their son or whoever daughter know that I'm going to give you my child hand and I'm going to let you date my child. Because, see, God has given a mother and a father to each and every one of us to have ruler over our lives when we get a certain age. But you never leave your real... Now, all mamas and all daddies ain't good. Let's just be clear. Just like I said, pastors and witches, all mommies and fathers ain't good. You got some good mommies and some good fathers. You got some bad ones and you got some good ones. Because in this walk I've been on, and I gotta go, y'all, I have ran into men whose mothers molested them. And I never heard that in my life. Their mothers essayed them. Young men. You wouldn't believe it. You would think it's always the daddy. It ain't always the daddy. I had a man tell me his mother essayed him. And he been getting into marriages and marriages and marriage. He just remarried somebody else. He just been married. And every marriage he get in, he always try to make it look like it's the woman's fault. I could tell the story now. Because he came to me and he tried to date me. But because of who I am, the God said no. The gods told me no. Literally, no. And I said, why? And they showed me why. They showed me why. So that's why I say what I say. There are some mothers who are good moms, and they're good soul watchmen. They watch the souls of people, their children, their family. They're a soul watcher, highly intuitive, high priest type of energy. Oh, I can tell some stories, even new stories, just recently happened. Just recently happened. God showed me, he said no. He told me no. And he showed me why a no. After God showed me that, I backed off. And y'all know people would try to do things to make you feel like they making you jealous or something, right? So when he got remarried last year, he made sure he blast his because I never deleted him because I ain't have nothing against him. I felt like if he needed me for anything spiritual, I'll be there for him. But when the gods tell me no, I don't ask questions. I'll be like, why? Show me why. And that's it. That's a wrap for me. When they show me why, that's it. I back up. So he posted his new wife on the on social media, and it came across my feed. And I said I was happy for him, I was happy for him. He been doing some healing. He been doing some work. He started the healing, but then he backed up. He started and he backed up. Yeah. I like the iPhone. It's asking people, my iPhone, the AI, is asking people, why are you calling me? I like that. Y'all know how to set up AI on your phone? They ask you, people that call you, they'll ask them, why are you calling? And AI will tell me why they calling. It'll come up on the screen. Sending divine healing and protection. But yeah. And so he got married, did his little thing or whatever. And but the God showed me. Hold up. The God showed me. That he was lying. He wasn't who he said he was. The God showed me that he was lying and he was hiding something. He wasn't who he said he was. I was able to see through the mirror. The God's let me see through the mirror. I seen who he was. I saw who he was. I knew his secrets. They put his secrets on the table. The God say no. Even if I tried to move forward and try to make something work, even though the gods had showed me, the gods would have told my ass a fast and well. I was like, I'll obey. That's why he said obedient is better than sacrifice. That's God. The gods just want you guys to be obedient. When I show you something, I'm trying to show you what to do for you, for the well-being of you. And so God put prophets out here, bishops, apostles, to prophetically show you and tell you things so that you wouldn't have to go through certain things in your life. It's God put a map out here, which is humans. He used us to be a map and a guide for others' lives. That's why it's very crucial that whoever we connect with, we have to be equally yoked. He have to see what I see, and I have to see what he see. We cannot be together if we not equally yoked. And see, that's the reason why you guys are not with your counterpart, because you guys are not equally yoked. Your person was on another path. He went on another path, or she went on another path. You guys have to be equally yoked. Mano y mano, yin and yang. Whatever you say, he say it goes. Whatever he say, you say it goes. It can't be no mama, sister, brother, cousin, or any lovers in between a spiritual kingdom relationship. Nobody can be in between or come in between that relationship. None. All right, y'all, I got to go. I have a session. Did anybody pay? But this is y'all person here. This is them right now. They stressed. Spirit, why they stressed out? Why they stressing? Because they not with their happily ever after. Because they not with their happily ever after. Yeah. Because you guys don't see eye to eye. You guys are not equally yoked. You guys are not equally yoked. Every time y'all try to come together. Spirit, why? See, look here. Peanut butter. You guys are supposed to be peanut butter and jelly. You guys are supposed to be equally yoked, but you guys are not equally yoked yet. That's why y'all ain't together. Your person ain't got on the same vibration or frequency that you want. Y'all can't grow together. If you on in your purpose and you doing what thus said the Lord, then God wouldn't be a man of his word to let you and somebody come together and interfere with what he got going on or what you got going on. You and your purpose. God ain't finna allow you to get back with your kingdom spouse if they ain't on the same. You gonna mess with what he got going on. And God say he first, most of all. They first. Nobody can come in between what you got with the gods. Not your person. Nobody. And that's how it is with your relationship with your kingdom spouse. Nobody or nothing is supposed to come in between you and your person. Nobody. No kids. No job. Nothing. Nobody. And that's what your person's struggling with. It's an addiction. It's toxic behavior. It's an illness that your person is dealing with. For some of you guys, they're dealing with this. They don't want to be in a relationship where it's just you and them. They had been effed up. Some of them mentally, they can't, it's like they feel like they can't do it because of their mental abilities. They can't stay focused long. They lose interest easily. And they be looking for something else. They be trying to find something else to get into, which leads to toxic behaviors. Your person deals with an illness, and it puts them in the energy of wanting to be demonic. So they'll start doing stuff to cause excitement, friction, and drama. They want you, but every time they get you, they betray you. Every time you try to restart this relationship, they betrayed you. Every time. This your twin. See him? Look. Every time you try to get with them, they betrayed you. They be like, can we talk? Some of them will come in and try to confess things to you. They be like, can we talk? And they'll still betray you. This damn twin. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that keep secrets. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah. Can we talk? Y'all talk. When y'all talk, when they talk to their twin, what happened? They still be sneaky. They still be doing sneaky stuff. They still be sneaky. When they talk to their twin, they still be sneaky. And they real jealous. Some of you guys, your twin can be so jealous. Look how they looking. Like, go take that dress off. Like they don't, they watch you and it's like, they envy you. They watch you and they envy you. Like you could be confident. Spirit, tell me why they looking at the divine feminines like that. Why is that person looking at them like that? Why, Holy Spirit? Why are they looking at them like that? Look at here. This y'all twin looking at y'all like that. Thank you, Ashley. Why are they looking at them like that, Spirit? Why? Why are they looking at them? Because you in the spotlight. Because you a truth. You express yourself. You're very creative. And you are the show. They feel like that you're living your dream life. You getting what you want. You taking care of yourself. You helping people. You assisting people. You're teaching people. They see how brave you are. But why they gotta be feeling like that? So Spirit, why they gotta be feeling like that about their divine counterpart though? Why? Why they feel? Because they feel like you a threat to them. They feel like you a threat. Spirit, why they feel like that their divine feminine is a threat though? Why do they feel like their divine counterpart is a threat? Why do they feel like that? Because of the third party. This here don't even belong. This don't even belong in this deck. Because of a third party. So Spirit, why is the third party here? These don't even belong over here, y'all. This a whole different deck. Y'all hear me? Baby, them don't even belong over here. Why is the third party coming out? Ooh, y'all, here we go with this crappy stuff. What is deck at anyway? Is it even here? I don't even think this deck here. I'm about to grab it though. It ain't even here. So why the Three of Pentacles here? Somebody who your person collaborating with. Somebody he was building a life with. That you knew of, but possibly not knowing a lot of, because the moon is it's a half moon. You see what I'm saying? Why the third party came out? So Spirit, are you telling me that this not the collective person that's watching them, but this the third party who possibly was dealing with the divine feminine's twin? Is that what you're saying? That's not your person, but your person, the reason why it's coming off like your person is because your person been dealing with whoever this evil twin is. And so when I pick up on your person spirit, her spirit begins to come in because she's still lingering in his spirit. But this is not your person. Even though it is your person, that when you guys come together, it's always something. And the reason why is because there's an interference. Remember I said, God said that you guys have to be in the relationship with your person and you guys have to be equally yoked. You guys are not equally yoked if your person is still intertwining and screwing this girl here. I don't care if he ain't laying up it with her. If she lapping on him or whatever it is. You understand? He's still entertaining. Her spirit is still in his spirit. He needs to do a spiritual cleansing and detox this woman up out of his spirit because she's still coming up in the readings. Whoever this karmic is, this other woman that he was dealing with, or man, whoever it is, they still coming up in your person's energy. Okay? Now, the gods are telling me that this is somebody, a Three of Pentacles. This is somebody who your person was given to. That you was aware, you knew of this person, but you didn't know a lot about whoever this other woman or man is. Y'all tap that screen, show me some love. You understand? That's who watching you guys and sit and being envy. Mad because you doing good in life. That don't make no damn sense. You don't even know who this person is, but they sending you negative energy, watching you on social media or wherever they watching you at. Everybody watch social media. If they say they ain't watching it, they lying. If they ain't got the apps on their phone, they can still go through Google and still watch you some kind of way. You understand? It's all kinds of websites out here that you could sneak and be on and watch somebody's profile. Even when you block them. There's somebody is watching you guys, and the guys is telling me whoever this other person is an op to you. Because she watching you and mad because when I hear the word you got away, whoever this karmic was is mad because you got away. They weren't able to keep your ass buried in whatever they were trying to send you. And now they watching you on social media doing good for yourself. And I'm going to tell you something, y'all. These people, this ain't just one person watching you. You hear me? There's multiple mirrors of people watching you guys. You hear me? They watching you. Family members, old lovers. They watching you live a life that they thought you would never have. They thought you would never get a car. Some of you guys, they thought you would never get a home. They thought you would never get married. You understand? But now you out here looking good. They thought you wouldn't, something happened to you, could have happened to you in earlier in your life. Could have messed with your abilities of being beautiful. But now they see that you overcame things. You went and got something done. You went and got some plastic surgery or something done. And now you looking good out here. They thought you was going to stay in the slop that they tried to leave you in. And this person is telling me that whoever your twin is, these twins be lying. And lying is a form of witchcraft with their old witchy crafty ass. These old twins is crafty. You hear me? That's why God said they got to go through a healing process. They got to be healed and delivered. They lying asses. They lie so much. Lie so much. You can't believe nothing this twin tell y'all unless they go through the spiritual transformation and come and be honest with you. That's one thing that these twins don't want to do. They don't want to be honest. They don't want to come in and tell the truth about how they was out here sleeping around with men and women. They don't want to tell the truth about how some of them slept around with your friends and people that you knew of that they say they wasn't messing around with no more. They don't want to tell you that the friends that they said was friends was really lovers, people they was sleeping with. They don't want to tell you that them aunties and uncles that was fixing them meals was somebody that they was sliding up in. Yes, ma'am. Older women's, older men's that was older than their mama that they was messing around with so they can get money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They call them sugar mamas, sugar daddies. Yeah, your person who they said was they auntie, that's my mama best friend or something like that. They was out there sleeping with them people. Y'all know women's real quiet about when they mess around with your men. The only time a woman my granddad them say the only time that a hit dog holler is when they can't get what they want no more. As long as your person still sleeping with these older women and older men, for some, they ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all know some women get at a point in their life, or men, they'll sleep with your mate, still come eat at your table, and act like nothing never happened. Because they don't want to be in a committed relationship anymore. They just want to get a little piece every once in a while. Y'all know how I go. Don't play me. Don't play me. Your person was out here, for some of y'all, they would, I'm telling you, they were slinging that everywhere. You hear me? Everybody wanted a piece. Especially when some people, it was certain people that knew that you and your twin was together. When they found out that you was messing around with whoever your twin was, for some of you guys, that's when they started coming for your twin. And they wanted relationships with them. They wanted to sleep with your twin. And it's so crazy, y'all. There was some women and men who knew that you was with your twin. They wanted to sleep with your twin because they knew you was sleeping with him. Because some of them know that they'll never be able to sleep with you ever. You will never stoop that way or that low. That's the truth. Male or females. Some of y'all got some people out here that know you that love to sleep behind you. Family members too. Need I say more? And when I say family members, some of you ladies out here, you got daughters that will go behind you and sleep with your husband. Sleep with your boyfriend just so they can get at you. Some of y'all gave birth to your karmics. Need I say more? Male or female? I'm finna tell the truth, because it's going to set us free. On my walk here in this journey, I've seen a lot of daughters sleeping with their mama's men's on purpose. And he didn't rape them. He didn't SA them either. They willingly give it up. And some of them had the audacity to even get pregnant by their mother's boyfriend or husband. The daughter did. Not one time, sometimes not even 2, 3, 4 times they'd have had a baby by their mama's boyfriend or husband on purpose. I ain't scared to tell it. That's the truth. That's the truth, y'all. That's what our grandparents used to sweep up under the rugs. They used to hide that your uncle essayed your mama or your sister or your cousin and got them pregnant. They swept it under the rug. They didn't want it to get out because they didn't want the uncle to go to jail. But they made they allowed the niece, the daughter, the whoever to suffer because they was essayed by an uncle or a brother and got pregnant. So I hear an emperor crying. I hear a man crying. And this emperor was hurt when he was a child. He was hurt. He was betrayed. Y'all tap that screen for me. There's an emperor that's watching me. You was betrayed. Spirit, how old was he? Oh, man. I got to do this message, y'all, because I need to set somebody free today, okay? Spirit, how old was he? Three. He could have been 3. 3 years old. 2. He could have been 2 years old. He was a little boy. He was a little boy. Okay? He was a little boy. He could have been raised in a country. Whoever you are. You could have been raised in a country. You could have lived not like in the city. Like you wasn't raised up in like a city setting. You was raised up around a lot of grass. Like a farm. You could like to fish. You could like to fish. Spirit, what happened to him? Spirit, what happened to him? Somebody was generous. Somebody was being generous. Somebody was giving to him. Somebody he trusted. Somebody he trusted. He could have been in sports. He could have played sports. He could have ran track. You're here, you watching me, whether you tapped in or not, you watching me. You love sports. You're very athletic. You was raised up in a country. You understand? You was raised up possibly around a lot of, rural areas. But somebody was being nice to you, somebody you trusted. You could like to fish. Okay, you like to be around water. You somebody who have done great for yourself. But somebody who you had some type of, loyalty to. Could have been a father. Somebody who was over you. Who acted one way yesterday and then today they act different. This is somebody who painted a picture that they was a good guidance, a good parent, a good person. You understand? A good mother, a good father. But behind closed doors, they was somebody different. Like somebody could have went out and they left you at home. They went out to have a great time. Somebody went out and had a great time to make money. And they left you with somebody who they trusted, so that they supported or support them. Listen. So what happened? You was left at home. You was left at home. So what happened, Spirit? Somebody who could have been on drugs or drunk alcohol. Could have been an uncle, dad. Could have been a woman. They SA'd your person. Some of you guys, your counterpart was SA'd by a family member who they loved. And your person could have ran away. As a child, they could have ran away a lot. They could have stayed away from home a lot. They didn't want to be at home. Your person, that's how he learned to run from things when it gets uneasy. When things get too hard for your person, he runs away. He feel like that's his safe place, is to run away, to like Forrest Gump. You understand? Like, I'm a run until things change. Like, that's why your person, when things get heated between you and him, he runs away from you in the relationship. You understand? Like, he'll wait months, weeks before you guys communicate, because he feel like it always been, it'll blow over. It'll pass over. Things will change and it'll go back to normal. So your person does this. He distances himself from you because he learned this as a child. He ran away from the situation instead of handling it like it should have been handled. And so now when he get in relationships or when she get in relationships, when things get hard in the relationship or when things aren't going according to plans or things become hard for your person, he runs. I gotta plug this phone up or y'all gonna be gone. Let me see what cord goes in here. Okay. And these phones was fully charged. Fully charged. And your person run away. And that's when they start lying. They'll lie. And so, Spirit, when they run away, where do they go? When they run away from their counterpart, excuse me, y'all, I just threw these cards out here. I do apologize. When they run away, where do they go? They go to, some of them go like they get by themselves and they cry, because I see they hide it though. They hide that they are very emotional. They hide that they cry about a lot of things that happen to them. And they try to get away and they try to get grounded or balanced out. But then it's like they pop up at people's houses. People, who these people are. Who these people are, Spirit. When they go to these people's homes, who are these people? Karma. So your person go deal with karmics. Karma. These people are karma to your person that he go reconcile with. He go reconcile with these people. Okay? So when your person break up with you, when they did in the past or they can be doing this now, they were taught to run from their problems. Instead of facing the situation head on, your person runs into the arms of karmics. And these people, it's like your person run from one lesson to another curse. Instead of them running into a blessing, they run into a curse. So they keep running into brick walls. You understand? They keep running into brick walls, into the arms of people where the relationship don't go anywhere. You understand? They do. And they reconcile with these people and they try to repair relationships that they already know ain't gonna go nowhere. So your person, for some of you guys, they hold on to people not because they really want to be in a relationship with them, but they hold on to these people to use them for self-gratification, for their own good. Like your person, these people, and they say placeholders, but these ain't no placeholders. A placeholder, they can't, if you a placeholder and you an empress or an emperor or a high priest, these people can't hold your spot for you. They can't hold your spot for you because they can't master, they can't mimic your energy. They're not you. So they ain't placeholders. They not holding nothing for you. These are alley cats, strays. They don't hold a spot for you. They can't compare to you. Whoever these people are, they placeholders don't hold spots for no divine feminine or no divine masculine. They don't. They can't. Ain't no way. That's what your person do. That's what they did. All right? Y'all, I be here for hours and hours and hours. That's what y'all be wanting too. This TV show is over. I'm done. I'm done. Thank y'all so much. I don't even know, did it just get hot? I be needing the air on every day, all day. I need the air on. I think I'm going through that, as they say, that heated phase. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. Not playing with this fan today. I bought that little fan that stand up. I'm going to go get me one of them old-fashioned fans that my grandma had. Them iron fans. I don't want no plastic fan. I want an iron fan. Iron. I want the iron. Them things hard to clean, too. But I want one. When they get dirty, just throw it away and get another one. That's what I'm going to do. I got an age. I don't got time to clean no fan. Shit. Get that one away and get another one. I'm not playing. I'm serious. What's up, y'all? So that is what happened. For some of you guys. And y'all, your person, for some of y'all, they not a bad person. They really not. They not a bad person. They just was wounded. And they run from it. They don't want to face the fact that they went through something. They don't want to come in. They need somebody to talk to that really can get them a breakthrough. Because you can talk to certain people and you still don't feel like you really got your point across, or like you really got what you needed out of that therapy session. But I have had people that didn't even have to come see me. And we had sessions over the phone. And the Holy Spirit moved. God intervened. Even right now, if I want to do a session with you, and the gods will allow it, I will show you how to tap into your most highest self. And you will pull out, not me, I'm going to watch you and I'm going to coach you through it. But I'm going to show you how to pull out the best of yourself out of yourself. If you allow it. You understand? You have to want it and you have to allow it. You have to say, okay. And then I say, let's go. Let me lead you. Let me take you into the land of milk and honey within you. Let me show you how to get there. You're going to have to maintain your stay once you get there. You understand? I'll show you how to get to what they say, to the promised land. But then when you get there, you're going to have to maintain your stay when you get there. I will be here on the sidelines coaching you through it. But all the work is going to be done by you. I'm not finna tell you to send me your name and send me your money. I ain't got time for that. I need you to know how to do it yourself. So once you do it yourself, you're going to be able to utilize it so you can help your own children. You understand? Nah, I don't need you to send me your money for your work. And then you don't do the work. I had people send me the money, but they ain't want to do the work. They too lazy to even do the work on their own selves. So let me coach you through it. But when I see you don't care, when you don't care, that's when I be like, okay, if you don't care, then what do I need to care? I'm not finna do this if you're not finna do it. You're not finna burn me out and you don't want to pull your own weight for yourself. You gotta want this for yourself. Let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Let's go. I be like, you want to get there? First thing I say, stop eating. What I say, stop eating meat. It's not that I want you guys to stop eating meat. It's not about the meat. It's about the blood. It's the blood that's in the meat. The blood. That's why I say don't eat meat. I don't want you to have no blood in your body when you working with me. Let's do that. No blood. So I say stop eating meat. It ain't about the meat. It ain't about the muscles of the meat. It's about the blood. Y'all know the song, Nothing But the Blood of Jesus. It's the blood that harms the body. Blood is powerful. It is. That's why they call it blood rituals. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood. You heard it. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. Tap in, tap in. I know it was the blood for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Our ancestors led away, and they tried to lead a path for us to find them songs one day that will lead us to happiness. I know it was the blood. You got it? So when I say stop eating meat, it ain't the meat that I'm talking about. It's the blood. He never said a mumbling word. He never said that meat beat him. Yes. Yeah, ba sheko bobo shata. Y'all, I got a private session, and I'm quite sure that whoever I got this private session with is watching me right now, because you haven't even called. You literally watching me on live screen. You got to be. So guys, anyway, I'm doing private sessions. It's still early. Let me get off. Let me start doing my private sessions. Once I get done, y'all, I got to get a coffee. I got to get me a coffee pot and a refrigerator, and I got to get a that thing. Cause I be want to drink my something warm. Like right now I want to drink something warm. So I'm gonna have to order it as soon as I get off this live. So that way I can go ahead and have that here. I've been procrastinating. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. I only have YouTube and TikTok open. I do not have Facebook open. Only because I was gonna start my private sessions, and this is my business phone. But thank y'all so much. I hope you guys had a great and wonderful time sharing here with me. Thank y'all so much for thumbing up the video. That's really, truly a blessing. Thank you so much over here on TikTok for getting me to 23.2K in likes. As usual, you guys always come in and do your thing for me. So, guys, I will see you guys later. I definitely will be trying to get back on today. If not, I will see you guys on tomorrow. All right? Thank y'all so much. I am available for private sessions. Remember, I said if you guys want to schedule a 5-minute private session with me today, I may not post it. It's $15, okay? 5 minutes only. Don't try to get on the phone with me and talk to me for 10 minutes. That's when I become rude. And you be like, oh, she rude. I like her, but she can get rude. Yeah, you pay for 5 minutes. Let's just do that, all right? So anyway, 10 minutes is $35. 15 minutes is $45. A 25-minute private session with me is $85. 30 minutes is $95. 60 minutes with me over the phone, guys, is $180. If you would like to add Zoom, it's a $15 extra charge to talk to me on Zoom, okay? All my reading sessions now are done over the phone or on Zoom. Yes, if you would like to come and have a session with me in person, the prices are different. Yes, you can come have a session with me in person. I am in Houston, Texas. All right? So if you would like to schedule with me at a later time, let me know. Okay? When you come to my sessions, be ready. Don't come up in here with no heels on. Don't come up in here with uncomfortable clothes on. Come up in here ready to be healed, delivered, and set free. Don't come playing no games with me. Because we're going to do what we need to do for you to get your breakthrough. A lot of you guys, when y'all met me, y'all was in fight or flight energy. Y'all was in 911 crisis. About to lose y'all minds. And trust me, I was once there as well. And I didn't have nobody I could go to. I had to shut my mouth and be quiet. I had to teach myself how to be quiet. I ain't have nobody I could run to. I'm talking about I was hitting bumps. I was hitting my wall. I was hitting walls back and forward, left and right. My twin was out there having him a good time with his karmics. He was enjoying life. And I was going through for my life. And a lot of you guys, you can be there now. You can be going through right now. Trying to keep your head above waters. And your twin is out having him a good old time with his concubines. Some of y'all going through right now, you're not even saying a word to nobody about it. You hear me? Not a word. And somebody just drug you through the mud, through the trash, through the ringer. And you still surviving. That was me. That was me. But God had already equipped me before I got to this place. He already prepared me for the war. So when I went in, I had to use my ammunition that the gods gave me from within. I had to use the powers he gave me to withstand and maintain my stability, my mental. That's why your person, everything that he try to build or she try to build outside of you, whether you decide to be with them or not, because at this point, when you get to my place, you don't care if you be with them or not. You just want your peace. You don't care if God bring you somebody or not. It don't matter to you no more. If he do, he do. If he don't, he don't. It's whatever with you when you get to this place. You just want to be in your purpose and you want to do what God called you to do, and that's to help other people. But God gonna bring you somebody that's gonna love you for you. That's gonna treat you like you should have been treated with your kingdom spouse, whether it be them or not. Again, I say, if God bring you somebody and it's not your twin, but God bring you somebody else that's gonna come in a place, somebody who they call a soulmate, that's gonna help you to the end, then you take that opportunity. You take that offer. And if that's the right person for you, you love them with all your might and heart. Even though you still may have love for your twin, You have enough respect for yourself not to mess with your twin on that type of level, and you don't cheat on your husband or your wife if God bring you somebody else with your twin. Because your twin, if they didn't go through the transformation to get on higher vibration or to get on the frequency with you, they'll try to lure you away into diverse temptation so that you can get back with them, so they can drag you to hell with them. Because they hold a place in your heart. You always gonna love your twin. But if God move you on and bring you somebody else to come in and help you do the work for his kingdom, don't allow your twin to play games with you. And God ain't gonna let him do it anyway. Because once you really emerge into a relationship with somebody else and it become official with you and somebody else, divine feminines, divine masculines, once you come in union with somebody else, whoever your twin is that didn't do right and walked in disobedience, the God's going to shut them completely down. Some of them may transition over, and some of them may pay off their debt in a rehab facility or somewhere, but they won't be able to take care of themselves. They won't be the same. And you'll be living your life just like you was going through when your person was out here dealing with these concubines. When you was going through the army by yourself. You slew and you slayed a lot of demons, collective, by yourself. Divine feminines, divine masculines, that's here where I am, you slayed a lot of demons. Wobashe, by yourself. While your person was out having fun with the concubines. That's why God say abundance is yours. And abundance is yours right now. That's why he said you're going to live a soft life for the rest of your life on this earth and to come. Because you was obedient. You was obedient. You didn't just sacrifice. You was obedient and you obeyed. You obeyed. You did. You didn't want to. It hurted to be obedient. Because you had to let go of things you loved doing and you was accustomed to doing and giving to. And you obeyed the gods and you let it go. And every time you let it go and chose yourself, the gods was bringing you up out of the dirt, baby. You was rising up. And your person was still down there playing with his concubines. Yeah, he was. Yes, she was, whoever it is. But you was still rising. God was still bringing you up. He said, let the weak say I am strong. You was weak, but yet you were strong. Bye, y'all. Let me start these private sessions. I'll be back. God bless you guys. Thank y'all. They know how to get us on this live, baby. They know how to mess with the analytics so you can get on this live. Thank y'all so much, guys. Peace and blessings to you all. I don't think anybody paid for a mini general reading. I don't think so. If you did, if you paid $11.11 for a mini general reading on live screen, go ahead and put your name in the comments before I close out. Let me know before I close out, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. To the ones that schedule private sessions, I'm coming. But I say private sessions, 5 minutes today will be $15. Or should I do? Oh God, everybody be calling. So up until 5 p.m. today, Central Time, I do as many 5-minute private sessions. The ones that hit this video. 5-minute private sessions with me. I do as many as I can up until 5 p.m. today for $5. $5.55. 555. 5-minute private sessions. $5.55 today only up until 5 p.m. Thank you guys so much. Peace and blessings to you all. See you guys later, okay? And God bless.